A whole bunch of random little things kind of went wrong with my first attempt at this new setup yesterday. But I think I've got things figured out a bit better now. I downloaded a better gallery program because apparently the Windows 10 default photo gallery program has no concept of how to zoom in and make the picture fill the screen. Things should be better today. What be going down, people of the world? My name is Redbeard, and this is a daily drink vlog for the beer of the today. We've got a bottle of Bourbon Cask Dark Ale by the Innis Gunn Brewing Company. Yes, indeed. Got everything kind of figured out here first today. Innis Gunn, I didn't notice, but they actually got their whole oak-aged theme by accident. A famous whiskey distiller approached them and they wanted to season some of their whiskey barrels, their oak casks, with the flavor of a good malty beer. So when Innis Gunn made some beer and put it in these casks, and after 30 days or whatever, they threw the beer away and then gave the whiskey casks back to the whiskey distillers, and everything was good. And then randomly, the master brewer received a phone call where he was told that some of the workers at some inquisitive souls at the distillery had sampled their beer after its time in casks, and everybody loved it. So that's kind of where the whole oak aged thing came from. I didn't know that, so I'm glad that we're doing this whole little thing now here. Let's crack her open. That's a good shot. I probably shouldn't do that. I might end up actually breaking my damn GoPro, or scratching my lens again. That'd be bad. Yeah, this looks like a normal, nice, not super dark beer, but a nice dark beer. As always, all the thanks in the whole wide world go to those of you watching my videos. The beard loves you all so very, 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 very much. Yep, dark beer, quite dark, but not super dark. If I get the light behind it, it might actually probably make things look pretty decent for you here. Okay, there you go. Kind of get the super, super deep redness of the beer. Didn't really form a whole lot of head, but it happens sometimes. Doesn't smell bad at all. Decent smell for sure. What just happened right there? Are you serious, fucking random? Yep, good old random cut, because apparently the new gallery... I paid money for this on the Windows Store. It was like $4. Still not a lot, but... randomly crash? Really? Fuck you, Gallery HD. Beer smells pretty good. Not a whole lot of aroma coming off it, but let's give her a shot. Bourbon. Although the way the bourbon is working in this beer, compared to some other bourbon type flavory beers I've had, this one's better a little bit. Fuck. New location. I'm still getting used to things. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. Damn it. It's really not bad. It's decent. It's quite smooth. For 7.4%? That's kind of remarkable. This very special dark ale has been brewed in small batches and then matured in hand-selected first fill bourbon casks to give it its rich, rounded character. Notes of coconut, orange oil, and dark coffee beans are complemented by an earthly freshness from the hops, and the 30 days the beers spent in oak have ensured a satisfyingly smooth finish. Definitely getting that smooth finish on there. We got a best before date of June 17th, and then it contains wheat and barley malt, because that's apparently how Innis Gunn does their ingredient list. You could do that a little bit better. Today being March 2nd, that worked out well. I almost said today being 1969 because of the first fact. Awesome. On this date in 1969, in Toulouse, France. No, wait, is this right? No, I fucked up everything again. Yeah, so we're going to hope for maybe day 3 will be the day of the everything kind of starting to come together with this new setup of mine, because I had my pictures completely backwards from the way they're supposed to be according to the facts. So today being March 2nd, Jesus Christ, on this date in 1969, in Toulouse, France, the first test flight of the Anglo-French Concorde was conducted. I've read a lot of facts about this awesome plane in the time I've been doing this, and it's one of those things. It makes me sad that it was around and we had supersonic air travel, and now we're back to just plain old, how fast can your jet go? Oh, not that fast compared to the Concorde. And look at this. That's what the cockpit looked like on the Concorde. That's a lot of stuff to have to keep track of while you're flying a frickin' jet. Craziness. Here's to the Concorde and what should have been kind of, the ushering in of the golden age of aviation and people being able to... Apparently you could leave somewhere, and according to the time zones and shit, with the Concorde you could leave, you could land before you even left or something. It was crazy shit. The fact that this beer is 7.4, well, that's what it was, right? Yeah. 7.4%. There is really something to that whole fucking oak cask aging smoothness to the finish thing that Innis Gunn has going on, because it's wonderful. It really is. And the bourbon is just kind of underlying a little bit, just not overpowering in any way. It's in such a way that it enhances the beer and doesn't beat down the beer, if that makes any sense at all. On this date in 1983, compact discs, blah 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 blah, compact discs, CDs, and CD players became available to the U.S. market for the first time. Previously, they were only available in Japan. I still remember, when I was a kid, it was tapes, cassette tapes. And then it moved on from there to compact discs, and it was you're not going to get better than this. How are you going to beat a CD? And MP3s, digital, the fact that if you were to put an old school, a lot of people probably don't even know this now, but just a regular CD that holds say 15, 16, maybe 17 to 20, who knows, songs, not a lot. If you put MP3s onto that CD, you can fit a couple hundred instead. So it was a huge shift when that happened, and I don't know, it's kind of really interesting thing. My first ever CD, Picture of Health by the Headstones. It's a Canadian band. And my stepdad won it by calling into a radio station or something. There is cat hair on my fingers, annoying. And they really weren't his kind of music, so he gave it to me, and I still have that CD. Here's to you, Fred. Thanks. It's kind of funny because when he gave me that CD, my only means of playing it was by using my mom's CD player, because it's funny to think of how expensive things were back in the day and what they're worth now. Mini discs came along kind of after CDs a little bit, and they were smaller but held the same amount of music / information, and they actually had a protective kind of plastic case on them. It was almost like a floppy disk mixed with the CD. And I spent about $1,500 on my mini disc player. You know what? Give me a second and I'll show it to you. When I bought this at the Sony store here in North Bay, like this is the carrying case for it. Yeah, that's about $1,500 sitting right there, apparently. Sorry, there you go, you can see it. This little thing on the side, that's just an extra little compartment so you can put actual batteries in, because normally it uses its own little special battery. But actually, since I have this as well, I can do this, can't I? Is one in there? Nice. That is what a mini disc looked like. Like I said, kind of like a floppy disk and a CD had a baby. Because it's got the same storage capacity as a CD, but smaller and stuff. And yeah, like I said, I thought that was going to kind of be the next thing. And then I bought that, and really not long after, MP3s hit the scene. And it was like, oh good. I wasted it. It still works great. Still good, really good sound quality. I just have no need for it anymore. And I looked on eBay. I can sell, like, I'd get maybe $50 for it. Maybe. So I might as well just keep it. On this date in 1998, data sent from the Galileo spacecraft indicated that Jupiter, one of its moons, Europa, had a liquid ocean under a thick crust of ice. And there's actually a really, really good kind of obscure, not really well-known movie. I believe it's called Europa. Europa is spelled E-U-R-O-P-A, right? Europa. Europe-A, yeah. And really, really cool movie that you should check out. It's about, like, a manned mission to Europa and what happens and shit. And yeah, it's kind of the one of, I think there might be one or two other moons in our solar system that have the possibility of having an ocean under them, under the ice there. But those planets are basically our best chance of finding, like, definitive proof of real life not on our planet. And if that happens, I'd like to think that'll happen in my lifetime. That would be really, really, really awesome. Kind of like this beer. It's actually warmed up a bit because of all the little random fuck-ups that have happened during the vlog. And I've had to stop for a minute here and there and fix things. Speaking of shit. Big issue with this new setup I just thought of. There's no clock behind me now. I need to fix that by putting it up here somewhere, I think. That's like my only real shelving option that I have in this area. This open beam concept in my apartment. It's awesome. Finally, on this date, in 2012, a tornado outbreak occurred over a large section of the southern U.S. and into the Ohio Valley region, resulting in 40 tornado-related fatalities. And I've said it many times before, I'll say it once again. If a tornado knocks down your house one time, sure, you're like, fix up my house, rebuild. If it happens again, depending on how soon after the first time, you might be like, okay, fixing it up again. But if it keeps happening, fucking move. Don't live where tornadoes keep destroying your house. That mentality makes no sense. Like, Mother Nature not gonna kick me out of my fucking... Like, yes, she is. And she's gonna keep on trying. And you can't stop her because she's the planet. I don't know. This is a bit of a big one. 7.4, whatever. I've been recording for almost 23 minutes. I don't know how much of that is actual vlog time, but it seems like too long. Drink number last. Woo! Yep, not a small drink, but at the same time, like, Innis Gunn, your, what is it, bourbon cask dark ale is the name of that beer. And it's fucking tasty. Rating on that, I'm gonna go solid 9. I would have went 9.5, but I hate your stupid ingredient list. Contains barley and wheat. Yeah, fucking, it has more than that in it. And that's gonna do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. I'm like so far away now. If you want to see more of my videos, and smash that subscribe button. If you got some saying, put some comments in the box down below. Thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! Yeah, overall, I really do like sitting here and doing the vlogs better than sitting on my couch. I just need to get everything kind of sorted out. And I would like your opinion on things as well. If everybody that's been watching my vlogs since the beginning doesn't like it that I've left my couch now that I'm here, then maybe I'll go back to my couch. But if people do like the new setup, like, I love this. I think this is cool, being able to actually do that. It's a little bit less editing that I have to do, putting the pictures in and stuff, and now I can actually kind of control them and look at them while I'm doing it and reference stuff. I like that a lot, so give me some feedback. I would appreciate that very much.